Hi guys, Saraki here again. This is 5 things that I like to do nowadays that is very helpful for me. Anyway, let's get started. Number 1 is timing. Now, just because timing is perfect for you doesn't mean it's perfect for anybody else. So you gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, that takes patience and consideration. That just because timing is perfect for you and you, where's the finger gonna point? Well, you and you doesn't mean that it's perfect for her. Doesn't mean it's perfect for him. If I'm talking to a female right now, it doesn't mean it's perfect for them, but even though it's perfect for you, because you don't want to be stepping on toes and being disrespectful. Number two, number two is yeah, that was really stupid. Don't judge me. Number two is patience. I know that's a very difficult word because oh, I don't have much of that at all. But to be honest with you, and it is a virtue. That's what they say. But patience is important because you, of course, need it. You need it when you're dealing with people who are not like you. They're not like you. They don't think like you, or they don't talk or walk or act like you, and you seemingly have no choice for the time being but to have to put up with them. And it helps to be patient because you know you don't want to be hurting other people physically or going completely bonkers out of your mind, bloody mad. Bloody mad? Are you bloody mad, Ron? But it's you don't want to be going crazy like that. So you got to be doing activities and experiences in your life that help cultivate and build patience, which is what I've been doing, and gratefully, the results really show the hard work and everything over the years. But patience, especially in a relationship, guy, girl, whatever other form of relationships, romantically. Of course, I cannot speak for any other, but then a guy-girl relationship is the only one I can speak for, unfortunately. But I'm sure it applies. But you need patience. Patience is a virtue, and it helps you to understand the other person very well, and you to understand them, and for time to take its place, so you guys can figure each other out. Of course, that's a plus, right? Come on now, come on, man. Of course, Number three, consideration. That goes without saying. That's like respect. That's like respect's little brother. You gotta be considerate. Consideration is like respect, but thinking of the other person version of respect. Where prior hand that this is the likes and the dislikes, and this is the places to go and this is the places we shouldn't go with this person or this person and that person. And you prior hand have that in your mind before you open your mouth, before you start saying things or doing things. And yeah, you start throwing people under the bus because you totally forgot that they don't like eating at that place because this and this happened, or they don't like going to that place because, oh man, too much of this and that, or you shouldn't bring this and this up because that's just taboo words with them or something because of what went on. And consideration, you just don't want to be disrespectful. There we go, to the other person. Consideration is thinking beforehand. That way, when it becomes present tense, you don't step on any toes or throw anybody underneath the bus because you already thought ahead of time what you're going to say or what you're going to do or where you're going to go before you do it. That is consideration. That's number 3. Number 4. Oh, sorry. 4. Yeah, one of my fingers was chopped off there. Number 4 is adaptation. Now, for me, that kind of means not really changing yourself, but being a little bit more flexible to other people, if it's platonic between your group of friends or romantic with your significant other or whatever the relationship is between you guys that's apparently romantic. But yeah, you want to be flexible. It doesn't mean to change who you are. It doesn't mean to give your remote controller to the other person so that they can try and program you to make you their perfect person. That just means being a little bit more open to what they like doing or where they like going or the kind of food they like eating or the kind of places they like to travel or that kind of thing. And it helps create fluidity I feel in a relationship, and helps to make you guys a lot more stronger and resilient to problems that may happen in the future. That's in my personal experience of having a lack of that, of course. Just putting two stubborn people together who don't want to do what the other one does because we're so stubborn and set in our own ways that ain't nothing gonna happen but fighting and bickering and literally bumping each other's heads together and etc., and that's not healthy at all. So yes, you got to be able to adapt. I feel that's very important, even at work, with different types of people you're working with on your shift, or whether you're out with your friends, in your relationships, situations in life. You got to be able to adapt and evolve to the situation as it's changing, or else you're just gonna not adapt and evolve. Then you get thrown under the bus. But who likes that? Of course, the last one, number 5. Well, that last one was the only one that was actually real. That actually made it all loose, and I actually did it. The last one did it. But number 5, back on topic. Number 5 is emotional content. Now I know I've used that term in the past, and when I was referencing relationships romantically, but you can do this platonically. You could do this with coworkers. You could do this with anybody. Just showing that you have emotions, that you're human, that you're alive, that you're not a robot, that you have a heart on the inside, that you're able to understand and feel for them. And that helps, I feel, really well to bridge gaps with other people, for them to understand you better and for you to understand them better, for them to know that you're not just an asshole that only cares about yourself, which a lot of times, a lot of people I found out, surprisingly enough, a whole lot of people think that if you don't show any form of emotions, hence you're an asshole, or hence you only care about yourself, hence you don't care about them, hence da 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 da, etc., etc., etc. And oh, there it is, Ann. But that's probably a good reason to show emotional content, because you don't know who they know, who you may be interested in, or you know what I mean, like those random situations that come up where a friend of a friend and you happen to be interested in that friend's friend or something, but then they kind of like have been talking to their friend about you, but that other friend doesn't know who you are physically, and then you're over there trying to pull your tricks are for kids or whatever you're trying to do, and turns out that they match the stories with the face and the name, and oh man, there it is. Oh, you don't know how to treat my friend, and you can't be me. Like, oh man, not that I know that from personal experience. Again, I'm just saying that just all came off the top of my head. Believe me, it did. But yeah, emotional content, I practice it on a daily basis, regardless of whether or not it's my friends, coworkers, or whatever. That way, I don't need to think too hard. It comes second nature when I see somebody that I like, or that rather I have feelings for, and I'm not too sure what kind of feelings they are yet, and I'm just trying to figure them out, And in doing that, it comes second nature, where I just have emotional content towards them, because I have it towards everybody, and it's a habit. And yeah, I come off as a really nice guy, and I'm really friendly, and I'm caring, and all those other good stuff, But you sit out here saying that those are the 5 things that I like to do nowadays, and it's helpful and it works, and I just, especially situations that arise that give opportunities for me to cultivate and improve those 5 things. I like to accept those challenges and build myself up to have those things. But I will catch you guys later. Don't be afraid to subscribe down there. I know I'm a monster, and don't be afraid to comment either. Let me know what you guys want to hear me talk about next or whatnot. And yeah, I will see you guys later. So stay funky, brass monkeys. Stay choky wasabis, and I'll catch you guys later. Shoots.